Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So today we are reading from verse 25 from Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. O Goddess, when will I make a stripe of sindoor, vermilion, on your part with a jeweled pencil that will make your hair locks so beautiful? O Goddess, when will I make a stripe of sindoor, vermilion, on your part with a jeweled pencil that will make your hair locks so beautiful? Notes. After he painted wonderful, playful Makari fishes on Sri Radhika's breasts, Sri Raghunath experiences the pain of separation when this vision vanishes from him. Then, when he experiences the flavors of devotional service again, the ocean of his bliss wells up again. In this way, it goes on continuously. Nothing in this world can compare to that succession of bliss and agony, which is always present in a lively way in the hearts of the Rasika devotees. It is as if the ocean of joy and sorrow is being churned, producing the reviving nectar of union and the concomitant poison of separation. The hearts of the loving devotees are constantly immersed in the ocean of prema, and the clashing waves in that ocean sometimes produce the transcendental agony of separation, and sometimes the transcendental bliss of meeting. The devotees are permanently inundated by these waves as they advance towards their beloved deity.
Gurudev wants to say something? Or? Okay. So we can try to say something despite our shortcomings about this sublime subject. And we can see that all book of Vilapa Kusumanjali is written in this mood of constant exchange of joy and anguish, union and separation, in the mood of Manjari bath. Many devotees who are experiencing and realizing the prema and other stages of prema, they also feel separation, severe pain of separation, but also extreme joy in the moments of union. But those who are always diving in the ocean of Mahabhav, their feeling of separation are most severe, and they bring more severe pain in their hearts, and at the same time, most exalted, most intense joy in their hearts. So this is the constant exchange of different, most intense waves. And like in ocean, sometimes waves are going up, 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 and sometimes they are just going down. But it is the same ocean. And the waves in the heart of loving devotees and the waves in the heart of Srimati Radhika also, Krishna and all Vrajavasis, but especially Radhika and her maidservants, these kind of waves are not possible to describe. Intensity of that waves which are constantly clashing. And we sadhakas, when we are listening about these topics, we should try to feel at least some drops of these feelings from Radharani's eternal devotees. At least some drops. And these drops will increase our eagerness to attain the same goal. And eagerness is coming also, as I understand, as I feel, also in different stages. It's not that devotee starts without any eagerness and suddenly attain eagerness. In normal sadhaka life, I'm speaking general sadhaka life, this eagerness is coming in gradual steps, step by step. And eagerness for the association, close association of those who already had this kind of eagerness is already great sign of lobha. And when this lobha for the devotees, for the rasic devotees, in my desirable mood, bhav, increase, sadhaka experiencing the change of consciousness. And this kind of consciousness is very pure consciousness because it is under the influence of the eagerness of rasic devotees. And he starts to feel eagerness for full kripa. Kripa is everywhere present, wherever rasic devotees are there. But lobha for kripa, for their specific kripa, has to appear in the heart of sadhaka to a certain degree. Because of the strong association with rasic devotees, this lobha for kripa is becoming very, very intense in the heart. And when this lobha for kripa becomes very, very intense, then from the other side, some answers will start to enter in the heart of devotee and change his heart even more and more and more. So this combination of Vaishnava Kripa, Guru Kripa, and Radha Kripa has to take root in the heart of sadhaka. Then the cleaning of the heart is starting and going on and going on and going on. And as much heart is pure, the kripa in that heart is manifesting all the beautiful fruits, jewels of pure bhakti. And the more heart is pure, the real jewels of kripa in the form of pure bhakti are taking the place in the heart of such a sadhaka. And the result of that is that his eagerness and humility are becoming more intense and arising and arising and arising. So when we are listening here about separation, feeling of painful separation, and happiness and joy, when Raghunath received kripa for direct darshan and visions, we should try to connect our hearts with his feeling and how he is experiencing it, how his feelings are react when vision starts, short or longer. And in that moment, we are connecting like a sadhakas, not perfect devotees, sadhakas. We are connecting ourselves with his perfection. And that way, normal, spontaneous feeling of thirst to follow him is increasing more and more and more. So thirst, eagerness, sometimes we translate thirst, or eagerness. It must be appear towards the heart and all existence of pure devotee, rasic devotee. When it's firmly established in the sadhaka's heart, then we can call it proper practicing of Manjari Bhav sadhana. Following the heart of rasic devotee means following the footsteps. And when acharyas and Vaishnava poets are writing poems or instructions, anugatya, we should follow the footsteps of rasic devotees. We should properly understand what does it mean to follow the footsteps. It means to follow the heart beats, the mellow, which is constantly flowing in the heart of devotees. Their feelings and also their mood and attitude. Because in one way, Raghunath has a passionate eagerness, very passionate. He is addicted to Radhika. He is Anuragini also, like a Tulsi Manjari, full of this passion. But at the same time, his passion is not coming from his body. He doesn't want that his senses, mind, external ego enjoy these passionate feelings. He is not doing any kind of seva to give the pleasure to his senses, mind, intelligence, body, or whatever. But in the same time, he is full of passion because he is deeply connected with his Swarup. His Swarup is passion, full of this anurag. And through this passion, in the same time, he is very patient and also humble. When we manifest passion in the body, we are losing our humility. And we are becoming very often pretty foolish. But this kind of passion, which is arising in the heart of premika devotee, is a passion which brings sadhaka automatically on the level of humility. And because of that humility, he can relish loving separation and loving union. Many things can be said, but the verse is full of anurag, of passion. And I try to feel that mellow of these words and to flow in that mellow.
It was written here.
Yeah.
The hearts of the loving devotees are constantly immersed in the ocean of prema, and the clashing waves in that ocean sometimes produce the transcendental agony of separation, and sometimes the transcendental bliss of meeting. What is the meaning of the ocean of prema?
Please, would you be so kind to answer us? What does it mean, the ocean of prema? Ananda Maharaj, would you be so kind to explain us what does it mean, ocean of prema? We need mic to open.
Whom you asking?
To Gurudev, to you.
To you.
Ocean means, I think that is a very long, not a river or not a drain. Is the ocean means there is no start and no ends. Na? Other shore is very difficult to find the end of other shore of the ocean, right? You have to fly 7-8 hours to see the ends of ocean, right? You cannot walk and see that, right? So Krishna is so universal, but Krishna is like the ocean, color is blue, and the waves are special. I was in America, Boston. There is a one ocean. There is no waves. It's that ocean. Nobody goes there. I said, why is the ocean? But nobody goes there because there is no waves. So ocean without wave is no ocean. We go to see the waves in ocean. You watch. Why you go to the ocean? To watch the waves. And that waves of love of my Swami Kishori. They live Radha Krishna, one soul, ek atma. Radha Krishna, ek atma. Though they took the two bodies like waves and ocean, but they are one. They come out from there, color are different, waves are different colors, ocean has different color, but they mix in ocean again and again. So this is our Radha Krishna pastime is happening. Is love of the waves.
And some waves produce the transcendental agony of separation, and some the bliss of meeting.
Yeah, that's the point. Bliss of meeting and suffering. That is the beauty of the waves. Wow.
The Rasika devotees are permanently inundated by these waves as they advance towards their beloved deity.
You see, we say to going to the ocean. We not say to going to the wave, but honestly we are going to the waves to see how they meet and they feel suffering. Yeah.
Prema has two bodies. One is meeting, one is separating. And also Prema has mixing nectar and poison. Here mentioned agony and blissfulness. And Ananta Baba said, sometimes devotee asking, we are designed to be Ananda, but why agony mentioned? But and then Ananda Das Babaji Maharaj said, only inexperienced devotee can say like this. Experienced devotee knows this agony is not only agony, but also the ecstasy, the symptom of ecstasy. Because prema is so deep, ocean is so deep, we cannot see only surface. We have to, Gurudev said, we have to dive. If we dive it, then we understand so many things inside and so many feeling inside. Today we are discussing so much feeling, so much baba, different kind of feeling. But the main point is Sai Baba is basic, and then many different feeling coming. Sometimes Radhika become angry with Krishna. Sometimes Radhika feeling some fear. Sometimes Radhika feel anxiety. Many different feelings show her face at the same time. Then Krishna could enjoy this Radhika's feeling, and also Manjari also could feel it. So this is a very deep subject, this ocean of prema and separation and meeting. This is only by the mercy of Rashika Vaishnava we could feel something about it. Radhe Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Gurudev. Dandavat.
Oh.
Jai Ho.
This is a very beautiful explanation, Dayananda. Maybe I can offer a very simple one. Very simple. that love is meaningless unless it is experienced. And separation is the way that we experience love. So prem, love of divine, this is the ocean. Krishna is all love, but he has no experience of it because he cannot be separated from himself unless he takes the form of Radha, who can see him as another, someone for whom she has desire and longing and separation and loving. So love is the emotion of a relation to someone we're not together with. Krishna was one. He was together with himself, but he was not fulfilled. So he became two, so that he could long for himself. He could desire himself in the shape of Radha. And I say it's simple because this is what we experience in mundane love too. We long for our lover when he or she is away. And when we're together, then we forget that we love. So it's the longing which energizes the love. It's Radha's longing for Mohan that energizes prema in the world. Shira.
In this verse, Tulsi applies a line of sindur, reddish powder that the married girls wear on Srimati's part. It is the service of the embodiment of ecstatic love. Tulsi sits in front of Srimati and puts the stripe of sindur on her part with deep concentration, using a jeweled pencil with steady hand. The sindur shines like the morning red in the deep dark night of Sri Radhika's hair. Tulsi is amazed to see that beauty and says, Devi, when will that sindur that I apply now with the jeweled pencil beautify Krishna's curly locks also? It may stick on his hair during some special love pastime you play. At that time, it may seem that the work I'm doing now will be ruined, but if this happens during your love pastimes, it is actually making my endeavors of making Krishna attracted to you a complete success.
Wow.
This decoration is not made for you, nor for me. Only Shyam is qualified to enjoy it. Blessed is that maidservant who can make Shyam mad after Swamini.
Wow.
And this is, Radhe, this is the way how Manjaris are serving Krishna.
Oh.
They are serving him that he becomes mad after Radhika.
Wow.
And this is the best giving pleasure to Krishna, to make him mad for her beloved, for his beloved. So,
Yeah.
and there is one, it's very nice lila to meditate, but when I heard this about Radharani's black curly hairs and that sindura which is going on her part, on the top of the head of Radhika, dividing this black curly hair. So we can meditate how Radharani's feelings towards Mohan are manifesting through her heart in the form of her beautiful curly hairs. Each part of the hair is consists of different kinds of Radharani's feelings and love toward Mohan. And her hair is blackish because her lover has this kind of color. But also her hair is pretty curly, not straight. And I remember how Gurudev explained actually that curly means this vamya. He is always in some surprising opposite mood. It's not like Chandravali, whose hair is much more straight, because her feelings are not so curly. But Radharani's feelings are very much crooked, and no one can predict which kind of mood suddenly will pervade in Radharani. So this blackish hair, curly hair, ocean of her emotions on the top of her head, they are, let's say, I don't know the word English, they are on the half, like a arrow, reddish arrow of her anurag is cutting like a strong river full of anurag, which is also coming from Radharani's heart. And it's like an instrument for Kama to completely madden, intoxicate Krishna. And Baba is giving nice example here. Sindura shines like a morning red in a deep dark night. Sindura is Radharani's passion, and it's so brilliant and shining and cutting also in the form of beautiful emotions who are like arrows, all Krishna's emotions, putting him down and conquered him. So meditation on this sindur for the sadhaka devotee is helping him to develop his passionate eagerness to attain the lotus feet of Radharani. And this beautiful verse and also commentaries, who is writing? Someone who is touched by the Hladini Shakti, Svarup Shakti. Only someone who is touched by Svarup Shakti can realize his Svarup. We cannot realize Svarup with Maya Shakti, with our bodily Shakti. We must be touched, enlightened with Svarup Shakti, Hladini Shakti. And when devotee, when sadhaka, ordinary sadhaka, is touched with Svarup Shakti, this kind of Shakti becomes Bhakti Rupini in his heart. Then he is open, ready for real Shringar Seva. Because Raghunath here is touched and pervaded all by Radharani's emotion, love, and technically we say Hladini Shakti. But because he is touched, he can do this beautiful Shringar, invoking Radharani's memories and heart's Shringar Lila, and enable her to relish Shringar Ras. So Shringar is meant to remind Radhika for Shringar Lila, to make Shringar Lila, and ultimately from Shringar Lila, pastimes, this beautiful Shringar Ras between Radha Mohan is constantly like an ocean, Gurudev, with unlimited emotion, waves of emotions are starting to turning. So for that we need eagerness to receive Kripa, to be touched with Radharani's heart. And how? Through her devotees, who are already touched. Then Anuragini, Radhika's feelings will enter and will be infused in the heart of Anuragini Sadhaka in Manjari Bhav. And all emotions, opposite emotions, will start to burn inside and be cooked. And by this, devotee eventually, who knows when, who knows how, will attain his desirable goal. To be touched with Svarup Shakti. Otherwise, it's not possible by any our own endeavor. I'm sorry.
Blessed is that maidservant who can make Shyam mad after Swamini. Swamini independently experiences how Shyam alone is qualified to see her clothing and no one else. That's why one day she told her girlfriends in Rasodkara, "He told me what's on his heart, and he touched me again. He was trapped in the noose of love, night and day. He was thinking of me and crying his life airs out. Although he keeps his chest on my breasts and his face on my face, and he constantly looks at me, he still feels as if he lost me. Tearing open his chest, he wants to keep me in his heart. He does not wear his favorite necklace around his neck, nor does he anoint his body with sandal paste anymore. With great effort, he attained a jewel, but he does not know where to keep it. He single-handedly makes betel leaves with camphor and fills my mouth with them. He laughs and smiles and holds my chin as he takes the pan out of my mouth with his mouth. He dresses me, bathes me, and ornaments me, and ecstatically takes me on his lap. He takes a lamp in his hand to look at my face as tears trickle from his eyes. Holding my feet, he anoints them with footlac, and he binds my disheveled hair into a braid. As Balaram Das meditates on this pastime, the song ends.
Radhe, I just don't want to disturb your meditation on these words, because inside is so deep expression of Radharani's feelings and pastimes with Krishna. But we can see here how Krishna has deep passion. We were talking about Radharani's passion to give him a pleasure. We were talking about Manjari's pleasure and passion to give Radharani's pleasure. But now, through Radharani's words, we can hear, we can relish how Krishna is passionate to reciprocate to her. And this passion is the greatest jewel in Madhurya Ras. Because of this passion, this anurag, the lovers are always fresh and new to each other. Every moment they are new to each other. All Vrindavan, because of this passionate anurag, which is constantly vibrating through this beautiful land of love, is always new and fresh. Everything is new and fresh in each moment. And it's not easy to understand, to meditate, because the minds of conditioned souls cannot relish it, but only through the mercy of Kripa, which is coming from the heart of Guru and Vaishnavas. We can just catch the little drops of this passion. Because to live in Vrindavan requires passion, spiritual passion, anurag. To love someone requires passion. To receive the love also requires passion. To serve the love requires passion. Then everything is full of joy. Everything is always new and fresh. In one moment, Radhika is indescribably beautiful. But in the next moment, she is more indescribably beautiful. And the third moment, she is more indescribably beautiful. So it should be only realized and relished. And when we are listening about these topics, Lobha for Kripa has to appear. Because through the Kripa, Jiva can start this abhisar, her own abhisar, and ultimately attain her natural position. Because Radhika is ashraya of this anurag. Radhika is reservoir of all this loving passion. And Krishna is Vishaya. Krishna is the object who is receiving this pleasure. She is the reservoir and source of all anurag. And automatically, all her maidservants are able to give unconditionally to those who has a lobha for that anurag. And this is the special mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radhika is the container, Gurudev is saying, or reservoir of that passionate love, which makes Vrindavan, all Vrindavan, not only Krishna, all Vrindavan and all Vrajavasis, always fresh, always beautiful, always new. We are listening here just the hints of these pastimes. But this is just the particle of the particle of the particle, what is really going on. And only through bhajan and through the touch of Radha Kripa, Hladini Shakti, through bhajan, we can slowly flow that all these vivid expressions and visions starts to become life in our hearts. And when we are talking about this, we are practicing kirtan. When we are listening about this, we are practicing smaran. When we are worshipping with our tongues, with our mouth, with our ears, with our eyes, open eyes, closed eyes, we are practicing archana. Isn't it? This is paraphernalia for worshipping Yugala Kishore with full passion. Not according to the scriptural rules and regulations. No, with everything. And the best archan is with our senses, with ears, eyes. In the eyes is the flame of love. We are offering that flame of love. In the eyes is the water. Eyes are talking the feelings from the heart. And who can feel it? Who can practice it? Anuragini devotee. Then Sindura will start to open the secrets, what is really going on, which kind of passionate river will start to flow. Radha, you should stop.
Tulsi awakens all these sweet memories within Swamini's mind while marking her part with a line of sindoor. Now, expert Tulsi holds a big mirror before Bhavamai, all emotional Radhika, and says, "Just see how I've decorated you. I have dressed you, but now I want to see my work spoiled by Shyam." Swamini is startled when she sees her own form in the mirror. Proudly she thinks, if even my undecorated body makes Shyam mad, what then to speak of this fully decorated body? How long before I can make my hero enjoy this sweet form of mine? When can I make him happy with this limitless, youthful beauty that knows no match in all the three worlds? Such beautiful thoughts are even desired by the Lord. During a particular pastime, he sees his own reflection in Srimati Radharani's breast, and with an enchanted heart, he says, now comes a quote from Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, "May Shri Radha protect us as she smiles when she hears Hari, who sees his own reflection in her shining golden breasts, telling her, there are two beautiful boys visible on your breasts. Their luster steals the glories of blue lotus flowers, and they completely enchanted me. Make me your Saki so that these two boys can tightly embrace us, young girls." Swamini reacts by saying, "Shyam, you are the young transcendental Cupid himself. Is the desire to enjoy your own sweetness so strong?" And she thinks to herself, how beautiful I am. It would all be wasted if beautiful Shyam couldn't relish it. Krishna's happiness is Radharani's happiness. She dresses herself with the strong desire to make Krishna relish it.
He's praying to Radhika, make me your Saki. Only Radhika can make someone Saki. Krishna cannot make anyone Saki. Krishna is praying here, please, make me Saki. So only by Radharani's desire will someone can, even Krishna, needs her help and her kripa to become a Saki. Because he understood, only if I become a Saki, I can completely relish this amorous pastime. And I want to become your Saki.
This is a secret reason which Krishna appears Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I think second reason, Krishna wants to taste his sweetness, but he could not. He has to position, another position. Here mentioned like this Saki's position. But actually, this Saki's position is maybe more deeper. If Krishna could become Radhika's Dasi, Krishna may feel and taste his sweetness, which only Radhika could taste it. This is, I think, very deep meaning for us.
Baba is saying Krishna's happiness is Radharani's happiness. So please make me your Saki to relish your happiness of my sweetness. And Baba is continuing, she dresses herself with a strong desire to make Krishna relish it. This is her real dress. Every dress, every ornament, every jewel, every garland, every flower on Radharani's body, together with all body, is meant to give him a pleasure. And this is her real dress. Her desire to make him happy is real dress. And real dress of Manjaris is to give Radhika's and her Yugala Kishore actually pleasure. This is real dress, Avesh. And when we meditate on Swarup, Avesh, we are meditating actually on the Swarup bhav in that Swarup. Manjari, they have specific bhav, Manjari bhav, and this is their avesh, this real dress. And in transcendental existence, there is no difference actually between dress and body, because they are all made by the Mahabhav. This is real dress. Strong desire. And sometimes devotees can be almost completely naked, and people, they don't understand. They think that they are mad, pagal, but actually they are dressed. To tip to toe, they are dressed in strong anurag desires, passionate desires, and they don't care for any other dress, avesh. They want to swim, to dive, to flow in this Shringar, Lila and Shringar Ras, because they are also in Shringar. And so now in the next paragraph, Kishoriji will start to read how sadhaka, real, genuine sadhaka, is feeling deep sadhaka feelings when he is touched by Mahabhava, Swarupini, Swarup Shakti. This is the feeling, and this is the checkpoint. How am I sadhaka? Baba, now we will start to talk about this. Am I real sadhaka?
The address, Devi, simply touches the heart. Unfortunately, I am unable to speak with her. Why don't I desire to speak with her, to whom I was introduced long ago by my spiritual master? Although I have a desire to speak with people that I'm just newly acquainted with. What kind of a devotee am I if I don't get any response from her? Although I am repeating the words of the Goswamis. Surely, if I would purely repeat and practice the words of the Acharyas, she would respond. The Goswamis' description of the qualities, names, and pastimes of the divine pair will ultimately awaken eagerness in the devotee's heart, and the devotee's eager calls will pull the bearer of the holy name towards him. When I call my worldly friends, they respond, "But you are dearer to me than millions of lives. Why don't you respond then?" Such aspirations should awaken within the heart of the eager devotee. Eagerness is the very life of bhajan. And without eagerness, bhajan is lifeless.
Yeah. Lifeless.
How can we increase our eagerness?
Associate. You can by listening and association.
Someone who has eagerness, if we could associate like Gurudev, slowly we also will become eager to hear and taste and do more bhajan.
Please, can you tell us more about this awakening and the rising of the eagerness, genuine eagerness, spiritual eagerness in the heart?
Gurudev, Gauranga Sundar is asking you. Sometimes we cannot, Gauranga Sundar, sometimes we don't hear the first two words of you. That's why I think it happens that it's not so clear that it's a question.
I think the Gurudev is hearing, but he's in deep meditation. Can you please, Gurudev, tell us something sweet and nice about eager and hopeful for attaining eagerness?
For awakening.
Yes, and awakening eagerness.
What is my realization? Association is very important. The same mood person is important. And I remember one story of my god brother, god brother, my Mohan Baba. We are discussing for a very long time about the Suddha Bhakti, Prema Bhakti, and we are sitting in the big hall opposite in the city. And same time, after we are talking very seriously, what is the difficulties coming in the Prem, Suddha Bhakti and Prema Bhakti, how rag is not growing, how the eagerness is not coming. And the same time, and he is explaining from Chaitanya Charitamrita and other quotations. At the same time, one his friend comes, and he is just talking against the Vaidhi Bhakti and some material thing. Then when he comes, he starts talking, yes. He agree what he say, he agree. And in 2-3 minutes, he said, okay, thank you. I said, Dada, what you are doing? You are cutting and explaining the right way how to do, and he just reverse talking, and you agree everything. He said, yeah. Why to waste my time for useless things in argument and discussion? So I want to finish, because this is not my mood to associate this person. So what we see, we useless argue for useless subject. And that is a disturbance disturbance in the goal. We have to be very careful, no distraction, no difficulties created by other circumstances to me. We have to protect ourselves to go one-pointed. Then greed is coming. If we scatter other way, how greed will come? Our nature to scatter in useless talks. So we not reach to the greedy. We're not missing that point. We have to care for other things, anything. What is diversion in our life, we have to care for, to avoid it. This is my experience. I'm trying, sometimes I do mistake, but I try to avoid it.
Rupa Goswami also, he behaved like this. One day, very great Pandit came to Rupa Goswami. So I want to defeat you. And then Rupa Goswami said, yes. Okay, I can sign. I defeated by you. And then Rupa Goswami said, with the second, okay, I am defeated by such and such. And then Rupa Goswami just then bye. But Jiva Goswami that is could not tolerate because he's guru. A guru is okay, but the disciple cannot tolerate. So Jiva Goswami, he did something, defeat. But this Rupa Goswami also, he does not want to lose any time. Just he said, yes, I am defeated by you.
Yes.
This is a behavior of great Vaishnava.
He never lose useless.
We are learning from you today.
No, I have not. I am not. It's a good and association of my Guru Bhai was very good. And still I am living in the association of my Guru. Keshav Baba and me is my association.
Gurudev, if I can say or ask you, if I can say or if I ask you, because in our daily life, with our contacts with different people, but also with different devotees, we should have a proper discrimination who is really in our desirable bhav, sajatiya bhav.
Even in your family, if you become Guru, in your disciples, they have many sajatiya and they are vijatiya. Well, that you have to care.
This is my point.
Yeah, very careful.
This is my point.
Disciple, if you have and he has a vijatiya bhav, careful, keep it distance.
And for that, yes, we.
Why to waste time?
This is the art of communication, which is necessary.
Yeah.
All these people, persons are around, they are talking about even Manjari Bhav, but actually they are not Sajatiya Bhav. I am very direct now.
I am very agree to you.
Thank you very much. Because I feel the consequences of that.
Very careful that they don't feel offenses, and very careful that we not go in any conflict.
Yeah.
But
yes,
is the thing. If they start talking, they will get it. This is the mercy also. They will get it also if they start keeping their mind for Manjari Bhav. One day mercy can come to them. Like beginning, we also start with many mistakes, but slowly, mercy flow and life change. Desire has to be there, really. Both
but
sides.
in meantime, yes, both. But in meantime, we also have to learn how to protect ourselves and behave properly.
Very, very important.
Because it's really ruining and it's very dangerous. Because if someone is not so close with us, it's easy. But when someone is close with us and it's not in Sajatiya Bhav, it requires much more intelligence, much more appropriate dealings. And this is the great test, actually. I feel it. It's a great test how I have to be in my own Sthai Bhav.
Right.
Radhe, can you tell about the meaning about this Sajatya Bhav?
Jayananda will explain you, or Gurudev.
Oh, yes.
Jayananda ji can explain to you, or Gurudev can explain to you. I am far away.
No, actually, she's asking you. what is Sajati Baba? She's asking to you.
Sajatya Bhav, we are in the same vibe. We are in the same mellow, and we want the same goal. And we are trying our best to attain it. But this Sajatya Bhava is coming from the heart. This one-pointness is coming from the heart. I can speak, I am Manjari, I am Manjari, I am Manjari. We are Manjaris, we are sisters, and so on. But this is the bogus. The point is, I have to feel my Manjari companion. And I have to feel that I'm nourished by my Manjari intimate associate. And I have to feel that also when I'm doing something, that he is or she is nourished. Otherwise, it's just empty words. This is the noise. If we are talking about Manjari Bhav and we don't have a Manjari Bhav, this is the noise. And many devotees, they don't want to participate because of this noise. They don't know what's going on. but they don't want to participate. They feel noise. So how to enter in this Sajatya Bhava is the question. Yes, by association. But we can sit together 24/7 and still we don't have association of each other because we don't exchange the heart. We don't have an exchange of same feelings, same thoughts, same desires. We are just talking empty words, but our hearts are not nourished and satisfied. And for that we need association of those who are already established to tune our hearts to their hearts. I'm very practical now. And it's not easy and it's not cheap. It's not, lagu, light. But through the association of rasic devotees, our hearts can slowly start to change. Like Gurudev is saying, this is the process. In the beginning, it's not going like this. But by taking the shelter of acharyas, we will learn what does it mean, Sajatiya Sangha. And it's not memorizing, it's not mental activity, it's heart activity, feeling activity. We should feel Raghunath. You don't have to feel me. Who cares about me? Feel Raghunath and Anantadas Babaji. Yes, Gurudev, please.
Feel first your Gurudev.
Yes, that's the point.
And that Gurudev show me the way of Raghunath and Rupa. That is the way.
Yes.
Guru Kripa.
Guru.
I say Gurudev, Shuravanadi Shuddhachitte Kore Udaya. By Shuravanam and from Gurudev, from Rashka Vaishnava. This is, I think,
Rasika Vaishnava is a Siksha Guru. And one is a Diksha Guru. Is a Gurudev. First is the Gurudev. Our Pancharatrik Parampara. We cannot change the Gurudev. There is no way to change. Because the Manjaris Sarup come from Diksha Guru, and this is come by Pancharatrik Parampara. So our Sarup relation is this relation. It's not a physical relation, and that relation Bhagavad Parampara relation. Bhagavad Parampara means my body and my activities will be working. Here no, Pancharatrik Parampara. You are how you are, how you do, but I got this Manjari Sarup from my Gurudev. And when I have a purity to meditate in my Gurudev, it can reveal to me. It can enlighten to me. And when the moment will come to my life to enlighten, it will be crystal clear. Slowly will happen when we will practice in that meditation. All the time, 24/7, we will keep my mind in my name, in my body color, in my cloth color, in my age, in my nature, in my service, in my kunja. This is the way that we can meditate any 8 of this, and living in that it improve it. And it's all mercy of Gurudev who give it. And then more teaching will come through Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, and Siksha Guru, other Guru. But the seed is given by Gurudev. He put the plant seed.
So Gurudev?
My life happened like this.
So Gurudev, first Sajatiya Sangha starts with Gurudev.
Yeah. And our God brothers also very helpful. Like God brothers were there. My Gurudev Babaji's God brother I was living in Grihastha ashram, but they are Babajis. So I get the spiritual mercy from them.
Yeah.
So this was a spiritual mercy too. I had secret of Gurudev.
Mm.
You know, Baba, now I was sitting a month, 1 month, every day sitting, and Mohan Baba and Vinod Baba is doing kirtan.
Oh.
1-2 months I stay in Barsani, and I am listening their kirtan. All mercy is Kripa. Guru Kripa is this. Without Guru Kripa, not possible. 6. We have to call.
He said he would call in. He was going to call on a conference call
Oh,
for Sean.
come on.
Yeah, without Gurudev's kripa, we can read Vilapa Kusumanjali, but not understand anything what Raghunath wants to share.
A seed in me, na? And that is the Manjari seed. And that has to be make a strong, make a seed. This seed has to grow. We put the seed. And this seed is a balsam, multi fertilizer, giving, watering. This is important. And when the plant grows, then you have to fence. You do the fence with the devotee that you live in the one circle. But we don't want that. We want independence. We want our way. That's not work. It's not right. In Gaudiya, lie not work. How you can work independent? This is what is association based. I think not. If you not keep the association, it will not. You say that is all good. Sugar is very good, right?
Yeah, I sent him the
Yeah.
forms and said everything looked good.
Sorry, no. Sorry, one doctor appointment is there. You talk and
The Lord also wants the devotees' bhajan to be filled with eagerness. In Srimad Bhagavata, the Lord told Devarshi Narada, "Just to increase your eagerness for me, I disappeared after once revealing myself to you. I play these tricks on you just to make all of your senses absorbed in me."
my all senses absorb in your service. This is the point. Some is observed and some I want to control. So it's not working. No? Absorb in you. All senses has to be absorbed in you. Then ego will not stay there. Senses create the ego. No? Senses create bodily identification. Senses create the bodily identity. When I control myself, my senses, then I'm in control of the senses. Not I control the senses. I'm in the control of the senses. I'm in the control of falsehood. That's the problem. That is my experience. When I want to control my senses, I was in control of my senses. And how I can control when I am controlled under my senses? How I can do? Then they will say, I will dance. No way out. So how can greed? Greed is different place, no? Right? Yeah.
Raghunath Das Goswami, the embodiment of eager devotion, carries a strong desire for devotional service in his heart when he addresses Radha with the word Devi. Krishna Krida Pujara Vasati Nagari. She is the empress of the town of Krishna's worship. When will I see?
Now worship. Krishna is worshipping towards Radhika. She is the count.
Empress of Krishna's worship.
Krishna worship. Why? That Krishna, thus we are soul, right? And Krishna is what? Soul. Soul is a super soul. And I always say, the Krishna soul is Radhika. So see, Krishna worship because his soul is Radhika. So if I have not come to the Krishna shelter, means Krishna, surrender to Krishna, not identifying as a soul to us, I identify myself as a body, human body and senses, then Krishna will, I deny Krishna. I know, assign to Krishna. When I assign to Krishna, I will believe that I am a soul. He is also my heart. He is my soul. Great soul. To be a gopi bhav is very important to be take the shelter of Krishna. That is gopi bhav. When I come in soul consciousness, this is gopi. When I not become female, then I am a male. When I am a male, what will happen to me? Tendency will not go, enjoyment tendency. Without becoming female, our enjoyment tendency will not go. It's a male nature, no? To become gopi is a Srimad Bhagavat study. So this Mahaprabhu says this is the base. We have to become female, then decide we want to be gopi or sakhi or manjari. If you like Krishna, you can be gopi or sakhi. If you like Radhika, you can be manjari. Because then she will give you Sarupa. Sri, Guru. Sri is the Radha and Guru is the Dasi of the Radha. Sri Guru. Right?
Yes.
If this faith is not there, this life also goes useless. I have a faith in my Gurudev. I see that way and I meditate. This is the only way. It's not a Vaidhi Bhakti, it's a Raga Nuga Bhakti. We have to start with the basic, and basic is the my Gurudev who bring me for this. Honest. First question when I go to him, he comes, he said, you are my disciple. When he was 5 years old, I initiate you. I say, yes, Gurudev. So where you are? So long time. Because you need not need me. You need to maintain material inside living. Now my time come, Radharani sent me to you again to revive. So he asked to me, what you need, Vaidhi Bhakti or Raga Nuga Bhakti? I said, I understand Raga Nuga Gurudev is loving. I don't know Vaidhi Bhakti and I want Raga Nuga. I don't want to know even what is Vaidhi Bhakti. He embraced me and he said, there is no time, no schedule. But you go to the Vaidhi, you need the fire ceremony, you need this and that, and the time, Muhurta. I said, if you are here, I am here, I took your shelter, you accept or not accept. That's it. But done. Accept means accept. In my life, after that, Paramadati Maharaj come. I also respect like a Prabhupada. I think Prabhupada come to help me to the whole world because Gurudev saved me. I have very much respect to Paramadati. He showed me the whole world. I don't know Indian man. His mercy was so much that he showed me everything. And after that, Anandas Bhagavati, I got it. I know very well from long time, very close relation. So when I see the Vilapa Kusumanjali and we are reading, so I like this book. Not from now. I like this book from 80s. That time, first edition in English come. And in Bangla was the 80 come in 90s. I was reading with my god brother in Bangla. But I understand Bangla, so it's very different. 90 come in English. Right. So this is my broken life. But fixed not, I change my group. I know fixed, I add, but I know change. My Gurudev is my Gurudev. He is my giver of the Manjari Sarup, and I shelter to him. Siksha, okay. More addition, okay. But in that Manjari Sarup, what he Gurudev gave to him, to leave that Manjari, right? Raghunath Das Goswami also held for that Manjari Sarup what I received from Gurudev. Not for new things. No. I'm not interested in it.
One point.
One point. If I can do, very nice. He says, I forget everything. I don't know what I'm doing and what to say. I don't know. Sorry to say. When I'm chanting after sickness, I don't know. I'm chanting Maha Mantra and then Diksha Mantra. First I chant Diksha Mantra, so it's okay. And Maha Mantra, I don't know. It's going on, but I don't know. I have no idea now.
You are not in, not out.
I have no idea.
So sweet. I love it.
Like, my mind become pale after sickness. I think like this. I don't find the words to talk. I don't find to share something. I don't know. Sorry if I do any mistake. Excuse me.
You are instrument anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever you say is correct.
Yes.
What to talk?
She said we can call back after the class.
She said. Thank you. Radha.
No, Gurudev, 2 more sentences we have to read, please.
Yes, yes.
2 more. When will I see Shama's curly locks become reddened
Shama.
by the
Shama.
sindoor?
Shama is
Shama.
good. Shama,
Radha.
Shama. Ah, yeah, you are.
Shama. When will I see Shama's curly locks become
Yeah.
reddened
Yeah,
by the
that is.
sindoor that I apply to your part?
Yeah. Is a Shama, not
Why?
Sham. Sham curly hair become red. Here Krishna hair become red. Sham. Shama is
Shama.
Radhika.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both. First Shama's hair, because Tulsi is putting the sindoor on her part, and then it will go to Sham's hair also.
Yeah. Right.
Why wouldn't this ornamentation, Shringar, become filled with Shringar Ras, the flavors of Eros? The Nayaka hero is Shringar Ras personified. The Nayika is Mahabhav personified. And the bodies of the maidservants are made of Seva Ras, the flavor of devotional service.
See that? You see that? You see Mahaprabhu appears with Radha, Krishna, and Manjari. This is 24 and half. That is Kamagayatri. Radha 12, 12 is Krishna, and half is Manjari. This is all in Mahaprabhu, you can see.
This half is important.
Huh?
Half is important.
Half is
Very
important.
important.
Half is important. Without half Seva Rasa will not come. And without Seva Rasa, Manjari Bhav will not grow. Without Seva, Manjari Bhav not grow.
I feel it's very nice to stop here because we are back in the beginning where Gauranga Sundar explained how we have to get Lobha for the Kripa, that when we follow the Goswami's words, then we can get it. And we can see here the words of Raghunath Das Goswami at the beginning of the verse, when he's experiencing the agony of separation and the bliss of meeting, always on and off, and any time that the vision vanishes from him, he starts to pray, and the prayer is always about the seva, about the service that he's doing in the Svarup.
So you see that? So Manjari is so important. Manjari is more important. Hero and heroines are not important because hero heroine will do the acting, but the viewer who is looking the acting of Radha and Krishna is a Manjari. Manjari is our viewer. And viewer approve that this become very happy pastime. Then it's very famous. Heroine or hero famous. It all depends upon the viewer, how they like it. So Manjari Bhav, we are viewer. We are so lucky. We can view them. This is the gift of Chaitanya. Who will relish without Manjari to Radha Krishna pastime? Viewer has to be there. You are. You know theatre, Kishori. Theatre, hero and heroines are important. Right? And viewers come to that hall to see the view. And
yes,
say,
audience.
Audience.
Also the hero and the heroine, they get more energy if the audience is happy and reacting to this.
Appreciating. So we are the audience of our Samani and this Krishna.
And increasing the love between them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Jai Shri Ram. Radhe Radhe.